Okay, you might be wondering, how would a pair of scissors help me remove a stripped out stuck bolt for the oil drain pan? Right, you're probably wondering, how would this help me? Like this. Well, it's going to help me open the packages for these tools I have from Harbor Freight. Thank you very much. Okay, today's video is how to replace a oil pan on a 2018 Dodge Challenger. And I have acquired the needed parts. This oil pan was 50 bucks at AutoZone. This gasket for the oil pan, it was $25 at AutoZone. And the sealant, which they didn't have at AutoZone, I went to the O'Reilly, was $10, and this is supposed to be the specified sealant. So the reason I have to do this job is some knucklehead at a shop somewhere, anywhere USA, when they must have done the last oil change, they tightened this nut, oil pan nut, bolt, so outrageously tight, and it was already kind of stripped, so I was suspicious of that, but so tight that we cannot remove it. It's down to almost a round circle, because we've tried everything. So I finally decided, you know what, I'm not going to try to drill it out. I'm not going to, because they might have glued it. I don't know what they did. But anyways, this is what I'm up to. Okay, here's the stripped out, very stripped out oil pan plug bolt. That's because we were trying to get it out, but it's ridiculously that it was that tight. Anyway, so now I'm taking the whole oil pan. These are all 10 millimeter. I broke them loose with a socket 10 millimeter ratchet. They were really not tight at all. Very easy to take those bolts out. And now I'm gonna loosen them the rest of the way, or remove them, I should say, with my drill bit. I mean, with my drill, using a 10 millimeter bit that adapts to a drill, I think 1/4 inch chuck, whatever it is. Anyways, that way I'll remove them, but I always like to break them loose by hand to get a feel for what I'm, what it's, just to get a better feel, to make sure there's nothing binding or nothing's like stuck. But anyways, I'll whip the screws out with my drill bit. I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so the oil pan was being stubborn. It really didn't want to come out. I had to pry it out. I had to pry it out with a hammer. I mean, carefully, and I know what I'm doing. I didn't hit anything other than the oil pan. And anyways, when it gave, I caught most of it. I had a gigantic pan to catch the oil, but it happened so fast, a lot of it ended up on the cement, which sucks. Anyways, let's update. All right. All right, some progress on the 2018 Dodge Challenger oil pan replacement. This is the old one that I couldn't get the bolt out of. And here's what it looks like, the surface underneath. I cleaned it up. I'm going to do a tiny bit more cleaning of it, just to make sure. But there's the maiden surface. There's the oil pickup right there. And then there's the maiden surface of the oil pan. I mean, right there, sorry. Got it pretty much clean, 90% clean. I'm going to do a tiny bit more cleaning, but just wanted to show my progress. All right, here's a tip. Always do this. Do a side-by-side comparison, because you never know. Sometimes there's small differences in different models. Looks like we got the right part. Looks good to me. Okay, that's the update. All right, here goes. I'm taking off the oil cap, my good people of the world. Put in this great, wonderful funnel device. Have a fun old time. Opening up the oil of Olay. Disclaimer, don't use oil of Olay. I don't know if that'll do any good in your car. Now I'm going to carefully glug away, my friends. You are bear witness at the same moment I bear witness to an administration of oil. And this whole body of oil is going to go into the body of the vehicle. Okay. All right, the new oil pan installed earlier when it was still daylight. Oil has been added. We ran the engine for a little bit, like a minute, to check the oil level, but no leaks. Just want to double check underneath. And then I'm going to place the plastic panel cover back underneath, and we're good to go on the oil change or oil pan change as well. Thank you.